Hello there, Pastor Clark here. So, Joy and I were planning to take a big trip out west this August. However, things changed. It's 2020. I think things have changed for all of us. Oh, we were going to go all the way out there and have a memorial service for an aunt of mine, and we were going to have a brief family reunion with some of the old folks on my dad's side. We bought these pictures and put them on our wall. They're canvas prints. And I did that because it's the next best thing to going back to Arizona and visiting Sedona. We can't get there, so we're just surrounding ourselves with Sedona right here in Michigan. And after all, even though we love Sedona, it's not home either. Home is where all of your friends are and your family, and for us, our home is with our church family. It's hard. It's just hard to have a longing for things that feel like home, isn't it? And I do know that there are many of us in our congregation who really long to be back home in a regular worship environment. I get it. I really do. We love that real singing, all the things that go into what we felt was really church. We have regularly communicated with the facilities director for our school district, and we know they have our best interests at heart. They've been really good to get back with us every time we've communicated with them. And they've been good to us through the years. We've had a great relationship with the Lincoln School District. But because of their criteria for evaluating whether or not to let people back into their buildings, they're still, quote, in a holding pattern. Some of you have kindly urged us, making different suggestions about how we could make a parking lot service work on the church property. And I love the idea, and we've looked at it from every angle. And I've taken a lot of good input, not only from you all, but from fellow pastors, some of whom have done some things like that. The bottom line is, it's just not going to tick all the boxes. It's not going to meet all the criteria by which we can do the most good for the most people, both in our congregation and for those we're trying to reach. So it's just not going to be happening, at least not yet. I'm a part of a local pastors group, and we get together about once a month to pray for each other. And some of those churches that are represented by these pastors have gone back to socially distanced worship in their church buildings. And even then, all the pastors say, man, it's just not the same. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like home yet. I keep reminding myself, and I will pass along that reminder to you, this is temporary. Hadn't felt like it. It's felt like Groundhog Day, where every day is the same. And we're not sure which apocalyptic event is going to show up in the news day to day. It's been a crazy year. But let's keep reminding each other, this is temporary. We're the church. It's not a building. We are the church. Let's keep being the church, and let's keep showing as much love and care and keep reaching to as many people as we can, because we are the church, and the gates of hell won't even prevail against the church if we're being the church that God called us to be. So let's keep being the church together, shall we? Hang in there, and let's love each other through this temporary situation, and we're going to come out the other side, I promise. Oh, yes, and one other thing. Have I told you lately how much I love you, the congregation? I still do. Bye for now.